Thanks for tuning into my video. This is Regina, the queen of car loans and credit. If you want to reach out to me and you want to talk about getting a car, or you want to talk about getting your credit together, you can go to my website, Regina, the queen of car loans with S.com, and book that consultation today. Or if you want some car advice, book that consultation today. Doesn't matter what state you live in. But listen, the purpose of this video today is to actually give you some sound advice. You guys know every day I'm sharing tips, but today I want to talk about who is the most important people at the dealership and why. Now, this is a bonus. If you know the owner of a dealership, you have made it. Because if something goes wrong with your vehicle, you can have a conversation with the owner. And if you have a relationship with them, they'll dig more into your issue if there's a problem. The reason I'm doing this video today is because I have a situation that happened with one of my customers. But because of the relationship that we have, business relationship, and his steady flow of always staying in touch, sending me business, and just leasing or buying cars for me, I went the extra step. If you have problems with your vehicle and you get it from a dealership, you want to be able to go back to that dealership and talk to someone in service. So when you first buy a car, the most important person when you first go to the dealership is the salesperson. It's the relationship with the salesperson. Now, when you go buy a car, whether it's a new Chevy, a new Buick, a new GMC, a new Mercedes, a new Ford, a new Chrysler, a warm referral is better than a cold referral because someone has already dealt with that person. Or if you see an advertisement, like I advertise on TV, I have commercials. If I make you feel warm inside and fuzzy, yes, you're going to give me a call. If you trust me and by what I'm saying and you're impressed, you're going to reach out to me. But the first most important person is the salesperson. Because if you got that relationship with them, whether you get referred to them or you chose that salesperson. But if you choose that salesperson and it's not a referral, Google that salesperson. Look up that salesperson on Facebook. Look on social media. Is that the person that you want to be doing business with? So do your homework in that. Most important person at the dealership after you buy your car or lease it is the service advisor. Write that in your notes. Service advisor. If something goes wrong with your car, or if there's 3 things that's wrong with your car, 4 things, and you might not have all the monies to get that car fixed. But maybe there's one most important that you need to get fixed right now. And you only got that money to get the first thing fixed. That service advisor will tell you, they'll be honest with you. Hey, you need to get this fixed because if you don't do this, this is gonna happen, or this is gonna happen. So they'll be honest with you. You want honesty. And that service advisor will go to bat for you if something happens with your vehicle and you get this service at the dealership. So remember that. Your service advisor should be your best friend at the dealership besides your salesperson. Why? Why I'm going all over these bumps in the city where I work. Anyway, why is that service advisor the most important person? Because that's who you're going to spend the most time with after you buy your vehicle or lease your vehicle. You're going to bring your vehicle in for oil changes. You're going to bring your vehicle in for tire rotation. You're going to bring your vehicle in if something's wrong with the engine. You're going to bring your vehicle and see the service advisor if something happens. So build that relationship with that service advisor. Build that relationship. That's the best tip I gave all day or all week. Build a relationship. And then send that person in service business. Send them business. You may not, your neighbor or your relative is going to need to get their vehicle serviced. Why not service it at the dealership? And the reason I always say if something goes wrong, the reason you want to visit that same facility if something goes wrong is because you want to be able to do what? You want to be able to point the finger if something happens. You want to be able to point the finger if something happens to your vehicle. Give you an example. Had a customer, she bought a car from me in 2016. She bought a Chevy Spark. She got a couple oil changes done at the dealership. But she found this other place to get her vehicle serviced. She met the owner of the shop, the oil shop place, and she started getting her vehicle serviced there. when they got service there the last time, they changed the oil, they changed the filter, and then something went wrong with the vehicle. So when she went back, because the vehicle started knocking after the fact, they gave her a receipt for the first time, but they didn't give her a receipt for the second time. She said, oh, they changed my filter again, they changed my oil, blah, blah, blah. But they wouldn't give her a receipt. And I said to her, why wouldn't they give you a receipt? She said, I don't know. They said they took care of it. You don't need no receipt. Well, yes, you do. You need a receipt every time somebody do something to your car. Whether you pay for it or not, if you pay for it and you're going back, you definitely need to get a receipt. You know why you need to get a receipt? Because anytime someone doesn't want to give you a receipt, they did something wrong, they don't want it on paper. And they don't want you to see it on paper. They corrected their problem for whatever they messed up on. So take note of that. I hope you learned from this video, and I'll see you in the next video.